something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes-Down. And a strong start on the ground. They'll get 7 on the game's first play.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. A run with Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Broncos.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Nice job pushing through the looking tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Ready! Black, what about the hunt? Where we go?
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson.
Trey Benson, ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
3rd down, they need 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's get it for purpose. What we got now?
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
Ready. Black, 22 10. 5-0. Ready to go.
Off the play fake, it's Jameis. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Flip. White. Black, 25. Split.
From the gun, Winston. That is pulled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throw it here on 1st down. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Nix. That is caught to the goal line and in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Denver. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. go play action. It's Winston. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ready?
On second down, it's Benson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready?
On play action, Winston. On the run to the right. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Ready? 5 on the middle. 5 on the 2 8. 3, 3.
On 2nd down, Winston. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Hey, motion. Ready?
Play action now. It's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. So after 1, it's the Giants leading this one early. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hold on a second. Hey!
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 2nd touchdown so far. here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. Blue lady. White. Richie. Follow. Flip. White. Green, 17. Let him go.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he will have a Giants first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Ready. White 25. Green, 17. 5 on. Flip.
To throw, here's Winston. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down.
Ready. White 25. Let him go.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Turn his TV off. 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 Turn his TV off.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Throwing, Jameis. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. A give. Here's Benson.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Dre Greenlaw. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Down Denver. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. From the 38 now, here's second and a yard. Again, it's Benson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ready?
A run with Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On the toss, they go with Benson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Third and 7.
Green, Timothy. Black, do that. Johnny. Follow. Green, Timothy.
To throw is Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On 4th down, Winston. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Ready? 180. Chill.
A first down throw for Nix. Throw over the middle to be caught by Franklin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready? Away.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing. Knicks. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Nick's going to look to throw, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Room to run past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big one there to start the second half. 41 yards.
And we've talked about how man coverage can be really good when defending the pass. But, Mike, the flip side of that is it actually can make things a little more challenging trying to defend the run. Those 2nd, 3rd level defenders, they tend to have their back turns to the backfield. So by the time they realize what's happening, he's already on his way downfield.
He'll go again with Benson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Jameis. Off-balance throw, it's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Giants. Motion man is Hyatt. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. Not much there, maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground.
And he's in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage.
Broncos 24.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready! Blue ready!
We'll go play action. It's Winston. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nick Bonito. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Winston will work out of the pistol. On a man, left side. It's caught. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he will have a Giants 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Blue ready! White, green, 17, Johnny! 5 on the 50, 5 on the 50, 5 on the 50. Hot.
From the gun, Winston. That one's knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
3rd and 10.
Green, 17, ready! Black, 25! Flip. Where's it go?
Now Winston. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Giants will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 57
A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 57 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Nix to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It's 3rd and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. Now it is 1st and goal. Dobbins. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Let me go.
On play action, Winston. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hey, move right here. Tommy!
On the ground, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready! Blue lady!
Neighbors in motion. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Ready! White 25! Let us go!
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Ready! Green, triple C! Black 22! Let us go!
Out of the gun, it's Winston. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Wait, blue light, Tommy! 5 on the 50, 5 on the 50. Green, triple C! Split up!
They'll go. Winston. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Giants. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Pat Bryant, the target there, and it'll bring up second down.
Hold on, set! Ready! Ready, ready! Joe.
Throwing is Nix. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 15. Good for a Denver first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
Captain. Hold on, set.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And the Broncos going to be set up with first and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's into the end zone yet again. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will cut the deficit down to 4.
Broncos 34. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Even. Ready. Let him go.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. To throw, Winston. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage and the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. There he goes, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 20. First down, Giants. They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Ready to go.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. This is here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready to go.
And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Blue ready. Green, triple T. Green, triple T. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Ready.
A give out of the gun, and it's Scatterboo. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Ready.
He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. And that's now 4